Hello, my name is Stephanie Lerm. I'm the Associate Director of Career Services at SUNY Brockport. This session is intended as an overview of the ONet Online database. The goals of this session are to develop a better understanding of what ONet is and how to navigate its available resources. We will also look at some of the key features of ONet, and I will give you an introduction to the My Next Move, a job search tool. If you are able, I would suggest navigating the website simultaneously as I move through the presentation. Let's start with a brief overview of what ONet is. ONet is an occupational information network that is funded in part by the Department of Labor. It is a database that contains detailed information on over 900 occupations. Information is gained from interviews with employers and employees about work requirements and is updated every 7 to 8 years. The ONet database contains a wide variety of information about occupations, including information on job tasks, tools and technologies, knowledge, skills and abilities, work activities, and education required for any given occupation. Additionally, related occupations, employment and wage trends, future outlook, and green characteristics are also available. ONet defines green characteristics as new and emerging, which are jobs that impact activities and result in a generation of new occupations. Enhanced skill jobs are ones which result in significant change to requirements of an existing occupation, and green enhanced demand are jobs that result in increase in employment demand, but will not entail significant changes in the work and worker requirements of an occupation. As we saw above, ONet Online has a wide variety of uses. From an advising perspective, some of the uses include major and minor exploration, career exploration for job seekers or those looking for an internship, resume and cover letter advising, and by helping students determine interests, strengths, and potential knowledge gaps. For our purposes, we are going to focus on using ONet as an exploration tool. Using the link at the top of the slide will take you to the ONet Online website. There are a number of ways to explore the website and find occupations, including by keyword, by industry, or by sector. Additionally, you can also search for occupations by ability or interest. The My Next Move section allows for the ability to assess interests and capabilities and is comparable to the old So Can You assessment. Focusing on the My Next Move tool, you will see that occupations can be identified by name, industry, and for those that are unsure, the Tell Us What You Like to Do link will take students to an assessment that will allow them to test for interests. The following slides will explain how to use the ONet Interest Profiler. For reference, a video has been attached as a resource to this explanation. Once an individual clicks on Tell Us What You Would Like to Do, they will be taken to the ONet Interest Profiler. This is a family of self-assessment career exploration tools that can help individuals discover the type of work activities and occupations they would like and find exciting. A person will identify and learn about broad interest areas most relevant to themselves. They can use their interest results to explore the world of work. Individuals will begin by answering a number of questions about work activities that some people do on their jobs. The profiler uses a Likert scale for rating how a person would feel about doing each type of work. Once the questions are completed, the ONet Interest Profiler provides a measure of interest based on 6 types of occupational interests. They are realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. These interests are compatible with Holland codes and have a rich and extensive research history. Students can learn more about each area by clicking on the individual links. In the next step, students will be given an option to select a job zone. Job zones equate to the level of preparation an individual would need to have and range from little to no preparation to extensive preparation. Interest items represent a broad variety of occupations and complexity levels and allow for a diverse exploration. Based on a respondent's Holland codes and job zones, a variety of suggested or compatible occupations will be given. At this point, students can complete the exploration activity and discuss the results with a career counselor or advisor. Additionally, when working with students, it is a best practice to have them use the print function on this screen to maintain results for future use. The exploration worksheets are attached to this lesson. However, they can also be found on the ONet website and the Career Services website for download. This exploration activity will allow students to complete the interest profiler and use its results to further explore majors and careers in order to make more informed decisions. At this time, this short video will explain how to use the ONet Interest Profiler.
The ONet Interest Profiler can help you find out what your interests are and how they relate to the world of work. On each screen, click the Next button at the bottom to continue. You can use the Back button at the bottom to reread the instructions or change your answers. Here's how it works. The ONet Interest Profiler has 60 questions about work activities that some people do on their jobs. Read each question carefully and decide how you would feel about doing each type of work. Strongly dislike, dislike, unsure, like, or strongly like. As you answer the questions, try not to think about if you have enough education or training to do the work, or how much money you would make doing the work. Just think about whether you would like or dislike doing the work. This is not a test, and there are no wrong or right answers. The first item for you to think about is whether or not you would like to build kitchen cabinets. I have no idea how to build kitchen cabinets, but I am certain that I would not enjoy it. So I will click Strongly Dislike. The same goes for laying brick or tile. I do think it would be interesting to develop a new medicine, so I will click Like here. After I finish all of the items on this page, I will click Next at the bottom to continue through the next 4 pages of items. Here's a word of advice. Try not to click Unsure on any of the items because then your results won't be as strong. When I finish, there is an opportunity to go back and review my answers and make any changes if I want. On the next screen, I will see my Holland Code scores. Interests are grouped here into 6 categories: realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. One of my highest levels is in the investigative category. Let me see what that means. I'll click on the word investigative, and a new box will pop up explaining that people with investigative interests like work that has to do with ideas and thinking, rather than physical activity or leading people. They like searching for facts and figuring out problems. Well, and that certainly describes me. So I'll click Close, and if there are any other interests I want to know about, I can click on those too. Now I'll click Next. The next thing I need to think about is how much education or training I want. The Department of Labor has categorized this into 5 different job zones, with the lowest level being no experience or training, and the highest level being advanced experience and training. So I can think about where I am currently, or I can think about where I want to be if I'm interested in doing more training. If I want to know what medium job preparation is, I can click on that link, and in a new window it will pop up explaining what kinds of experience, training, and education are typically in Job Zone 3. And there are also some example occupations. I'll close this and move on by hitting Next. Here I'll select a job zone and click Next. This screen summarizes my choices, and I'll click Next to see my results. Here I have a list of results of occupations that match my interest profile. So people who have the similar interests that I do enjoy their jobs in these fields. If I'm not really sure that I like any of these, I can try looking in a different job zone. Here I want to see what would happen if I got a bachelor's degree. If I see a job that looks interesting, I can click on the title, and in a new window, mynextmove.org opens up with the full profile of this occupation, so I can learn more about it, including the knowledge, skills, and abilities, and what kind of education is needed and what the job outlook looks like. Now you know how to use the ONet Interest Profiler.
ONet Online also has a section specifically for veterans looking for work. My Next Move for Veterans helps veterans find a civilian career similar to their military job and is navigated much like the non-veteran resources on the site. Thank you for watching this video. I hope this presentation was helpful in showing you how to navigate ONet Online. A link to the ONet resource as well as additional information can be found on our website. I encourage you to re-watch the short video on navigating ONet and its resources. Remember that Career Services is available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. to answer questions and help with this process. We can be reached by phone at 585-395-2159 or through our email, career@brockport.edu. Be sure to connect with us on social media for more information. Thank you again, and we look forward to working with you this semester.